Greetings, YouTube. More gadget reviews. Let's see. This time we have the SP BT3, made by Sentry. Now, this company is usually something you would see from maybe Big Lots or drugstores, non-electronics stores, and the like. Very, very inexpensive. This one retails for about $14.99 where I got it. It was on sale, normally $19.99, but it actually has a lot more functionality than you would think. As you can see, it pretty much looks like a Beats pill, but you could buy about 25 of these for the cost of one Beats pill. In fact, I've bought this one for myself, and I bought 5 others for gifts this Christmas. And it's just now taken me this long to get around to doing a review of it. So let's move over to the actual product. Snap this in my... There we go. This is the actual speaker. Does absolutely look like a Beats pill. And I don't think that's accidental. But, as I said, it has a lot more functions. Look around here on the back first. You will see that we have some different inputs. If I can get it to focus. Focus. Focus, please. Focus. We love technology. Focus. There you go. Alright, we have a USB port. We have a micro SD card slot right here. It says TF. We have a micro USB port for charging. And we have an auxiliary jack for a headphone cord, or a double-ended headphone cord if you want to plug in a non-Bluetooth device and use it as an external speaker. Okay, so in the front we have a display window, LCD display. This one's green, and you'll see when I turn it on. 3 multifunction buttons. You have the power button, which is your power button, your pairing button, your pause and play button. We have the upper button, which is the track forward, and if you hold it down is the volume up. The lower button is going to be holding it down is a volume down, and track backwards, or to restart the track that's playing. Now, I did notice, you can see if I get the angle right here, you have a speaker on this end, another speaker on this end, and in the middle you can kind of see, if I can angle it right, you can kind of see it looks like subwoofers, miniature subwoofers. Now I know that this does provide a pretty decent bass, but I do know that these components here do vibrate with the bass, so they're doing something. I'm not sure if they're woofers or tweeters. I'm not that much of an audiophile. If anybody knows exactly what these things are, you can put it in the comments. That'd be appreciated. But, okay, so we're going to turn this on. I believe I already have it paired to my phone. So, let's see. Turn it on. Don't turn it on. It's going to tell you what each mode is, too. It says hi.
Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth mode. All right, it's going to go into pairing. All right, it's paired to my phone now. And I'm going to, let me turn this down so it doesn't, 11, 10, 9, 8. Has, goes from 1 to 15. 15 is quite loud. But let's see. I should have some music on here. There's some old Prodigy. Let's see. Wait till the beat drop. It's got a good bass range. You can actually feel the entire speaker thump with the bass. But of course you can go forward track and backward track, or beginning of track. Come on. I'm not sure why that's not working, but that's weird. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I know why. Okay, this is not music on my phone. This is actually right now attached to the Milk music app from Samsung. That's why I can't go back. Okay. But you can see here, it will show you you're in play mode. Your Bluetooth is hooked up. And if you hit the center button, it's going to go to pause. So you know. Okay. And the sound's pretty good. Now we're going to plug in. And this is a really interesting feature. If you plug this in, let's see, plug this in, I think it'll go right to the SD card. Yep.
Play by SD card.
And immediately starts playing. And it will tell you what mode you're in. Now, if you have an SD card in here, when you turn it on, it will immediately begin playing from the SD card or the USB drive. And it will tell you. It will give you a vocal cue telling you exactly what it's doing all the time. So, that's really neat. Now, to access different features, you tap this middle button twice. Tap the middle button twice. Let me turn it up just a little bit. Pause. Tap it twice, and it will go to the next mode.
Radio mode.
Okay, now, this is the mode that is not mentioned anywhere in the instructions. I don't know why they don't mention this, because it's really neat, and it's something that Beats Pill does not have. This thing has a FM stereo built into it, and that is what you need the headphone cord for. So if you, I have one here, you plug this in.
Audio input.
Whoop.
Bluetooth mode.
And it goes to the different modes. Okay, now I have my headphone jack
Audio
plugged in.
input.
Audio input, that's the headphone jack, but
Bluetooth mode.
if I cycle through this, oh,
Play by SD card.
well, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the radio.
Radio mode.
Radio mode. Okay. Now, once you get this into radio mode, tap the center button once, and it will now go through all available stations. I've had as many as 22 come up on this. Once it goes through everything, it's nice to have an auto-tune feature because there's no real tuning on this thing other than that. That's the only kind of drawback. You can't fine-tune anything. So it's up to 22, 23, well, 24, wow, 25, 26. Well, I don't know how many presets we can get out of this. 29. Okay. 31. The most I've ever had. Okay. All right. So 35 different presets show up on this thing. There's no, unfortunately, there's no fine tuning, and you do have to have the headphone jack plugged in order to receive. Now, there are a couple stations I was able to actually pick up without it, but it does not have an internal antenna. But it really sounds really good. Turn it up a little bit. Now, this now serves as your channel forward, channel backward, and again, this does nothing except do the presets again, which is what I just did. Alright, channel forward, and I don't hear any static with this at all on most stations. I mean, that is just crazy. Now, battery life, I've been able to run this for about, I'd say about 12 hours on a charge. Maybe a little bit more. We used it for our Christmas party. We put one of these in each room with about 300 Christmas songs on an SD card and just let it run. So we didn't have to turn our TV on to the music channels and let it run like that. But, I mean, for the money, 14 bucks for a multifunctional Bluetooth speaker that sounds like this and is rechargeable You really, really can't go wrong. If you have any questions about this item that I can answer for you, please list them in the comments. Give me a like. And hopefully I'll be able to do more tech reviews because I just can't stay away from gadgets. If it's a gadget, I gotta buy it. If it's cheap. And this certainly qualifies. So I hope you enjoyed the review of the SP BT3 from Sentry. A really surprising piece of tech for a dirt cheap price, and you get more than your money's worth. Have a great day.